Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Sorry that my hair is very curly. It's just, uh, I don't know, it just got curly for some odd reason, but I'm gonna go take a shower after this review. So, I wanted to return to you for this movie review for, the 2022 movie. It technically was supposed to be out in 2020, but it got a release as of now. On October 28th, it did. So, this is for Run Sweetheart Run that I just got done watching. So, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this Run Sweetheart Run and let you know my thoughts on it. So, let's dive into this movie review for Run Sweetheart Run. Now, it stars Ella Balinska, I believe is her name. I'm just looking at the casting and all that. Pilau Abaik or Asbaik or something, who plays Ethan. So basically, this movie, I was just looking at the cast on my phone or whatever. So please forgive me on looking at that and not focusing on the review. Basically, Claire meets, or Cherie, I meant to say. I'm forgetting the main character's name. Cherie is basically going on a date or whatever, a business date or whatever, and she meets Ethan, who's basically a nice guy until he snapped at a dog or whatever, and then she comes to find out later on that he attacked her and is trying to kill her. So she's having to run away from him, and it took majority of the movie for him to meet his demise. But yeah, this movie was underwhelming in my opinion. I don't know. It's just movies like this that have a weird kind of script and not a very good one. Um, There's one particular sequence that I remembered watching clearly, and I'm like, that shit doesn't happen. I'm like, that is impossible. So, it just got proven why he, uh, well, if you've seen the movie, then yeah, it's on Prime Video and also it's, online, of course, but basically, I wasn't a fan of this movie. It's disappointing, unfortunately. I was hoping for something interesting with this movie. I thought it was going to be about some guy that's trying to kill her, but I didn't think it was going to turn into some supernatural crap where he's like some being or whatever, and the premise got a little stupid and ridiculous. I'm like, just a forgettable movie. But yeah, he like bit someone's head off, and I'm like, what the fuck is that about? Like, that shit is just fake as fuck. That literally does not happen in real life. Because, yeah, it's just, it was just the worst CGI that they made for this movie. And there were some sequences that weren't played out very well. And it just didn't perform very well, this movie. So it was very underwhelming of a movie and just disappointing. So overall, in my opinion, I think Run Sweetheart Run was bad. It wasn't very good, but it has some disappointing moments and some cringe-worthy moments. Because I thought this was going to be about some guy stalking her and trying to kill her, but that's what it turned out to be. But it turned out to be much more than that, because he goes by the scent of her blood in order to track her, which is really messed up and creepy for sure, and kind of sick. But that's what happened in this movie, It's just her running away from this Ethan guy, and until he meets his demise at the end of the movie. But you'll see when you watch the movie, of course. But it's not worth watching, in my personal opinion. So, first score for me, I'm giving Run Sweetheart Run a 5 out of 10. This movie was disappointing. I was a little torn by this movie, and not very good sequences in this movie. There were some sequences that were way to the extreme and like really ridiculously bad. But other than that, I've seen this Ella Blinsky in this Charlie's Angels movie, and that was a bad movie too. She's been in quite a bit of underwhelming movies lately, and I think she's not a bad actress, but in this movie, I wasn't feeling for her character either. Yeah, not to the point where I was feeling for it or not. Sorry for yawning for a second. But basically, there was something about her character that I wasn't feeling for. In this movie, of course, but her performance in it was okay, I guess. But the movie itself was very underwhelming, so 5 out of 10 for Run Sweetheart Run. Comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the movie Run Sweetheart Run, the 2022 movie that came out on October 28th. If you've seen it, and if you enjoyed this movie review for Run Sweetheart Run, comment below and let me know what you guys thought of this movie if you've seen it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I'm sorry I gave you guys another bad movie review. It's not that it was terribly bad. It just was bad, but disappointing at the same time. So it's in the middle with me of disappointing and bad. But yeah, it's kind of bad. It's not a very well done movie. And I was just really disappointed with this one. So expect this on my worst movies of 2022. So probably at an upper part of the list, but yeah, it's not the worst movie of the year, but it is underwhelming. So I will be returning to you for more reviews. Hopefully the Enola Holmes movie review, which should be I think Monday. I don't know when Monday, but I got another album review to do before I go to bed. And then after that, I'm probably going to go to bed, and then I got to get up in the morning sometime and just do some things around my house. If I don't come around to the Megadeth album review for Risk, Megadeth album review for Risk, it's because I'm going to see my mom and all that. So she's still in the hospital, but she's supposed to be getting transferred to a rehab facility in due time. But it's just a matter of time on when the insurance will pay for it, of course. But it's a time crunch thing, I guess you could say. So, yeah, stay safe, guys. Take care. I hope you enjoyed this movie review for Run, Sweetheart Run. I know it's a disappointing review. It's just I was not a fan of this movie. And as always, I will see you in my next review.